So the chromatic scale looks like this. It's just half steps from one note to the next, and it goes through all 12 keys. What we're going to do is we're going to take a major chord, C major, and we're going to walk every single note down a half step. And that'll give us a B, and then everything goes down a half step again. B flat to A flat to G to F sharp or G flat to F to E flat, D flat or C sharp, then you're down to C. You want to do that again going back up as well. C to D flat or C sharp to D to E flat to E natural to F sharp, G, A flat, A, B flat, B, C. So let's try that whole thing with the metronome here. Maybe we can do it 2 times up and down. All right, so got my click here at 90, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 4 clicks per chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. We're going to go from C down to C and back up, do the whole thing twice. 1, 2, here we go. Down to B and B flat and A natural, A flat and G and G flat and F natural, E natural, E flat and D natural, D flat and C natural, up to D flat, up to D and up to E flat, up to E and up to F and up to F sharp, up to G, A flat and up to A and B flat and up to B and up to C and down to B and down to B flat, down to A and down to A flat, down to G and down to G flat, down to F and down to E and E flat and D natural, D flat and C natural, D flat and up to D and E flat and up to E and F natural, F sharp, G natural, A flat, A natural, B flat and B natural, end on C. Kind of a shortcut that I like to give people, maybe you could call it like a hack or something, to learn your 12 chords, your 12 major chords, is breaking them up into chords that have a similar shape on the piano. And we've got 4 types of shapes that I say. We have straight line shapes, which is C, F, G, and F sharp. We have B shapes, which is B flat and B. We have our triangles that point up, which is A, D, and E. And we have triangles which point down, which is A flat, E flat, and D flat. So let's go over those one by one here. We've got C major, all white keys, it's a straight line, right? F major, all white keys, it's a straight line. Same with G, all white keys, it's a straight line. Now the only major chord that's all black keys is F sharp or G flat, whatever you want to call this. So those are our 4 straight line shapes. Play them in any order you want, play them all over. Next we have our B shapes. You could also kind of maybe see these as like L-shaped or something, and what they are is B natural is a white key and a black key and a black key. And B flat is that upside down, a black key, white key, white key. So white, black, 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 white, white. And then last but not least, we've got our triangle shapes. A, it looks like a triangle, right? We've got this kind of triangle shape going on here of a white key, a black key, and a white key. Now the exact same shape applies to D with that F sharp in the middle, and the same shape applies to E with this, should be a G sharp in the middle. Okay, so A with a C sharp in the middle, ignore what it says D flat there, D with an F sharp in the middle, and then E with the G sharp in the middle. Now all we have to do is take those shapes and flip them upside down. So here's A, which is a triangle pointing up. If we flip that upside down, we've got our A flat, which is an A flat, a C natural, and an E flat. That's black key, white key, black key. Okay, exact same shape on E flat. Your natural third is the G in the middle, and the same shape on D flat, which is an F natural in the middle. Okay, so practicing these shapes and just thinking about them as shapes is going to help you to memorize your chords faster. You don't even have to be at the piano to practice remembering what the shapes look like. And you need to have those shapes in your hand so you can just grab them really quickly. So when you got an extra 5 minutes, you're doing laundry or something, go over the shapes really quickly. Just go over, what are the straight line shapes? What are the B shapes? What are the triangle shapes? What are my upside down triangle shapes? Now, the most musical way to get through all 12 keys, and the way that shows up the most, is in the circle of fourths or the circle of fifths. A lot of songs feature parts of the circle in the actual song themselves. So practicing the circle of fourths or the circle of fifths is going to give you a leg up because you already know how to play parts of many, many songs by doing this. The easiest way, I think, to get around the circle of fourths, or at least to start on the piano, is in this. Going in that shape here, it keeps everything within 1 octave and it doesn't make you jumping all over the keyboard. So let's go over it really quickly. We've got C, and then we go up to F, and then we go down to B flat, up to E flat, down to A flat, up to D flat, down to F sharp. Now here's where it gets tricky. Up to B natural, down to E, up to A, down to D, up to G, down to C. So we're heading down, but with every down step we have another up step. So C, up to F, down to B flat, up to E flat, down to A flat, up to D flat, down to F sharp, up to B. That's tricky. That's the danger zone. Everybody gets lost there. Down to E, up to A, down to D, up to G, down to C. C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, F sharp, B natural, E, A, D, G, C. Now going up, we're going in fifths, and that goes C, up to G, down to D, up to A, down to E, up to B, F sharp, up to D flat, down to A flat, up to E flat, down to B flat, up to F. So really it's just everything you did just backwards. Okay, so if you can retrace your steps, you'll have it. But let's go ahead and play just that, and we'll do maybe like 2 clicks each. So C, F, B flat, E flat. And again, if this is too fast, just slow it down. Use a little gear and slow down to 75% or something. Okay? 1, 2, here we go. F, we'll do the whole thing 3 times. B, E, A, D, G, C, G, D, A, E, B, F sharp, D flat, A flat, E flat, B flat, F, C, F, 2 more times, E flat, A flat, D flat, F sharp, B, E, A, D, G, C, G, D, A, E, B, F sharp, D flat, A flat, E flat, B flat, F natural, C. One more time, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, F sharp, B, E, A, D, G, C, G, D, A, E, B, F sharp, D flat, A flat, E flat, B flat, F, C. So that is the circle of fourths, circle of fifths, just playing the roots. Once you get comfortable with that, and make sure you are comfortable with that, what you're going to do next is play same thing in the left hand. And in the right hand, we're going to now play major chords in root position. So already hear it sounds kind of musical, way more musical than the chromatic. So if that, it's going to give you a challenge at first. A good sort of prerequisite for that will help you to get that jumping down is to play the whole thing in your right hand with your thumb. Just your thumb. And that'll set you up to bring these other 2 fingers along for the ride. Okay, so let's do the same thing. We'll do the whole thing twice. Maybe we'll do 4 clicks each. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to F, and down to B flat, up to E flat, and down to A flat, and up to D flat, and down to F sharp, and up to B natural, down to E natural, up to A natural, down to D natural, up to G, and down to C, up to G, and down to D, and up to A, and down to E, and sharp, up to D flat, down to A flat, up to E flat, down to B flat, up to F natural, down to C and up to F and down to B flat, up to E flat, down to A flat, up to D flat, down to F sharp, up to B natural, down to E and up to A and down to D and up to G and down to C and up to G and down to D and up to A and down to E and up to B and down to F sharp, up to D flat, down to A flat, up to E flat, down to B flat, up to F and down to C and out. Okay, go slow. Slow down the YouTube video if you can't keep up. Good luck.